Yo, what is up, guys? Today we'll be feeding everything in this fish room. You're watching the fish bowl. Alright guys, so we are starting at the 29-gallon tank. This used to be the goldfish tank with the variatus platies in it. However, I had an issue. The goldfish got stuck to the intake of our filter, and that sadly killed him. So I moved the variatus platies up into the 20-gallon. So now I have an empty 29-gallon tank. So I decided to move some of the plants from my 20-gallon guppy tank to let them grow out. So now I have no fish to feed in this tank. However, I do need to feed the plants. For this, I use the Aquarium Co-op brand Easy Green. This works really well. So one pump equals 10 gallons. So this is a 29, so 1, 2, 3. And now that will fertilize all the plants and hopefully make them grow very well. We can now feed Jeff's tank. As you can see, I've added a whole bunch of pothos because why not? I had this in the goldfish tank, but it is no longer needed. For this tank, for the fish, I use this tetraciclid cichlid crisps, which I think they really like, and they're really good. I also feed aquatic turtle food because most of the ingredients are pretty similar and the fish seem to like it. I also feed these cichlid pellets. They're a little large, so only the green Terran crebensis can eat them. However, for Jeff, I feed a variety of foods, some of which include freeze-dried Arctic krill, the turtle food, freeze-dried river shrimp, and freeze-dried mealworms. I'll feed the fish this tetraciclid cichlid crisps just to show you guys. And all I do is get a little pinch, set it on top, and push it through. I have this mesh screen to make sure Jeff doesn't get out. And now the fish will eat it, including Jeff. I feed Jeff individually, so I'm going to take him out of the tank and I'll show you what I do. I feed Jeff a variety of things. Today I'll be feeding him the mealworms and some of the turtle pellets. I break up the mealworms pretty small so he can easily eat them. What is cool about Jeff is he will eat out of your hands. So I just put it right in front of him. And he will eat it. He's a really cool pet. I'm going to finish feeding him, and I'll get back to you when I go to the next tank. For my 20-gallon high aquarium, I feed a variety of things. But today, I will be feeding the tropical granules made by Aqueon. I just put in a pinch and let the fish eat. I always overfeed a little bit because some of the food always ends up going down the overflow. This is okay because I always do my weekly water changes and I perform big water changes when I do them. Also, because this 20-gallon is connected to the 40-gallon and a sump, there's a large volume of water, meaning that the pollutants that the food creates is diluted greatly throughout the tank. As for the guppies, they are on an auto feeder. This allows the younger guppies to constantly get fed and preventing me from having to feed manually 4 times a day. I will not be able to show you how to feed these guys because I have already fed them a couple times today. Also, they are on a strict schedule, so they always get fed at the exact same time. These guys always chow down all their food. I just feed them a generic flake food, and they all seem to take it really well. I crush the flake up very small for the younger fry, so everyone can eat it. 1-gallon puffer and coolie loach tank. This tank gets fed either bloodworms or snails, but today we'll be feeding bloodworms. To prepare them, I cut them up and defrost them in some warm water. Now we can just dump it in. I couldn't do it all with one hand, but as you can see, they are now feeding on the bloodworms. The coolie loaches will not always eat the bloodworms during the day. They are nocturnal, so usually they will only eat it at night. This is why I recommend feeding all your loaches and all of your nocturnal feeders closer to the time that the lights are out. This allows for some of the food to be on the floor when the lights are out, so they can eat. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, remember hit that like button. And if you really loved it, I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. I hope you guys have an amazing day. You've been watching The Fishbowl. Oh yeah, P.S. I think I'm getting a fish room, so I'm very excited. I hope you guys come on the ride with me. Check out my shirt. It's the Aquarium Co-op Puffer shirt. Thank you to Aquarium Co-op. I love your channel.